Man, let's get into this video, man. If people really going through it and really mad about what's going on, how the economy is just done for. And you got to feel these people pain, especially, some of these people are younger. They're not set up. They haven't even had the opportunity to set up or even had the opportunity to even thrive in life, but going through this like so quickly. So we're going to get into this one, man. Sad. It's just very sad.
I don't know if this is happening to anybody else in America, but it's getting pretty fucking annoying with me. So I had a phone plan that I started about a year and a half ago. It was about $115 a month. A little overpriced for a single line, but sure. I was willing to pay it. Come a year and a half later, they're trying to charge me $167 a month for the rest of the contract. They don't specify why, they just, it's extra service fees. I'm sorry. $47 more in service fees a month I have to pay? That makes no. And then I literally go to my auto insurance, which was quoted to me when I first started the policy, which was a 6-month policy, at $311. $311. It's way overpriced, but I drive an Audi, so what the f ever. I guess I'll pay the $300 a month for insurance. Then I go back to my policy, and they're telling me I owe $374 a month for the remaining 3 months. Extra accrued service fees. My storage unit used to be $97 a month for my stuff. It is now $145. They raised the price on the contract and on the agreement that I made with the company. This is the same with the insurance company. This is the same with the phone plan company that I'm putting this video on. When are we gonna get sick and tired of corporate America taking our money? I'm getting real sick and tired of this. This isn't even like a political view on left or right side or anything like that. I'm sick of America stealing from its citizens. I'm sick of corporate billion-dollar conglomerate oligarchies that continue to throw little fees and fines on us like we owe it, like we have to force ourselves to pay because they contractually keep us in a contract. It's getting old. How did my bills go up over $400 in the past month from accrued fees? They can't even specify why those fees were raised. We need to hold these people accountable. These CEOs, CFOs, these owners of these corporate businesses, billion-dollar wallets packed. All these rich, horrible people where it's like, well, they earned it fair and square. Yeah, by people over and ripping people off. Accrued fees, fines, and until their pockets are so lined, they don't even know what to do with their money. While the rest of us sit here and struggle and feed off of breadcrumbs on the ground, going, it's the government, it's the Democrats, it's the Republicans, it's everything else but exactly what corporate America is standing for right now. They don't give a about us citizens. They only give a about their company, and they just want to sit there money hungry, just shoveling their face full of our money.
So I'm being evicted from...
That brother's frustrated. Boy, I tell you. I don't blame him, though. I don't blame him. I know where he's coming from. I feel where he's coming from, and all that, how things go up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And they just keep every freaking penny you try to save, they take it away from you. Man, I understand this pain and this suffering and all that, man. I had to mute a lot of it. I let some stuff slide, but when you're doing that much, I got to mute a lot of it because YouTube don't play that. YouTube definitely don't play that, boy, when it comes to this. So I had to mute a lot of his stuff, man, but I feel his frustration and his pain, and a lot of people feel like that. It ain't just him. A lot of people feel like that, and I don't blame them. Not one bit, man. It's one of them things where you got to sit there and think like, man, imagine he like that. Imagine how many people feel the same way he does. And these corporations are abusing, man. They keep getting richer and richer and richer, and you're making you poor and poor and poor. So I don't knock him for it, man. I respect him for it. But boy, he went hard on them, boy. I tell you. We're going to get into a couple more.
Hey, what's up, America?
America, I'm going to be real with you here because I see no future for people in America. After seeing the high cost of homes nationwide, the high cost of gas, the high cost of food, the high cost of rent, cars, rental cars, used cars, insurance, healthcare, taxes, and every other thing, how is anybody in this country supposed to prosper that's not already wealthy? Can someone tell me that? The pulling yourself up by your bootstraps argument is and over. It doesn't work now. You have average home prices of $512,000. Grocery prices are almost 100% more since 4 years ago. Same with rent, same with mortgages, same with used cars, same with new cars. Taxes are slightly lower, and I do mean slightly. Wages are slightly up, but no way in hell will that meet the requirements. I just saw a story about a nurse with a $75,000 salary a year and an 808 credit score denied for getting a home. Zero student loan debt too. So debtless, making 75 grand a year with an over 800 credit score, not good enough for a house. So what are we doing here? What's the end goal? Starvation? Death? What's going on here? No matter what you do, no matter how you spend the finances, the middle class and the poor have no upward mobility. There is no hope now. None. No hope. None. Zero. The next 2 or 3 generations are because you allowed so much greed. Younger generations will never have shit because of your greed. I've already broken my back trying to make ends meet working for the last 30 years. I already know I'm not going to get anything from the rich. I don't give a but the younger generations, if you keep stealing and being greedy, they're going to all be homeless. And then what do you have? Ruling over a bunch of homeless people? You.
Trigger warning, I'm gonna crash out.
Hey, man. Whew. A lot of people are frustrated and tired of it. Eventually, he's going to push a limit where people is at a breaking point. I hope I don't see that. I hope none of us see that. You know? But it's getting there because people are tired of it, sick and tired of it, sick and tired of it. You can only abuse people for so long, man. Like, come on. You're not giving people the opportunity to get out of their situation. None. Whether left or right. Whether left or right. You're making things worse. And the worse you make things, the more things are going to get worse and worse and worse, and the more people are going to rebel against you. Like, something got to give. It does. And people need relief. Like today, not tomorrow. And all that. So hopefully people open their eyes and see what's going on. I know it's hard out here for a lot of people. Even though to me the economy's done. To me. But this is the best time to open up a business. When the economies get like this, I don't think it's a recession. I think it's the depression. That's just me personally. Like I say all the time, I could be wrong. But, you know, it's rough out here for people, man. And if you're an American, I don't care if you lean left, I don't care if you lean right. If you're an American and you live in this country, bro, these are your own countrymen and women who went through this. Your own people. Open your eyes. For real.
I feel like the lack of money that people have now is really just starting to compound anxiety, depression, anger. They're short fuse. People are just getting, it's even worse to me this year than it was last year, but fuses are getting shorter. You see people that any kind of issue comes up, whether they're in a store, just anywhere, people are just automatically, they're getting the shakes, they're getting angrier faster. People are not having the amount of patience they used to have. It really comes down to emotional intelligence, and people are not able to manage this anymore. And I'm starting to see people break. I see people constantly all day, and it just seems like it's starting to just kind of compound. And I don't know where this is gonna go. Bills are not getting cheaper. Nobody's getting paid more money. Matter of fact, companies out there are quietly reducing things like perks, benefits, bonuses. So in a way, you're actually making less money probably than you might have made in the last several years. And at the same time, everything just continues to go up. Aggregate numbers, I bet everything put together, you're probably almost double your expenses that you were before COVID. If you add up every single bill you have. I just don't know where this goes. People just people are not making eye contact with you out in public. Less and less people are smiling. People just seem on edge. They seem agitated. They're just in their own world. And it's like everybody's got their brain on a hyperactive thing, about stress, about money. And man, the lack of money is just gonna break people. Money doesn't buy happiness, but money buys your peace. It buys options. It buys your ability to survive and to enjoy the things around you. And if you ain't got no money, well, everything else around you crumbles. And man, I don't know, man, but people are just getting less and less pleasant to be around, and they're just getting more agitated.
I'm telling you right now, if we have...
He didn't lie, not one bit. He didn't. I see it with a lot of people too. A lot of people are sick and tired of the everyday hamster wheel. They're sick and tired of it. There. And the sad part is that a lot of people don't care. I've seen people, man, that if you even say the wrong thing, man, they willing to crash all the way out. I mean, go to the extreme, And it's sad because this ain't life. Life ain't about just paying bills and living check to check and missing a meal or nothing of the sort. And when you see this stuff, or when I see this stuff, it bothers me. Because people don't have a leg up. It does. It's not okay. It's not all right. People need relief now. 65,000 jobs last month. Gone. All-time bankruptcies for corporations. The highest. Even from 2020. I don't want to say that name because YouTube is still on that stuff. Way more corporation bankruptcies. Way more personal bankruptcies. Way more credit card debt. When are people going to get relief? Living paycheck to paycheck. Inflation rampant. It's not just inflation, you're just losing value on what people think is money, the dollar. Losing a lot of value on the dollar. Then you have people that are sitting there, outrageous insurance, outrageous health insurance, or car insurance, health insurance, all kind of insurance, home insurance, taxes, property taxes going up. And you just got to feel bad for people, man. This ain't life. And hopefully, you have consideration if you got it like that. You have consideration for people that don't got it like that. And have consideration for people, man. And, hopefully they could solve their situation or things could get better. On that note, peace and love, man. I'll catch you on the next one. And be safe out here and stay dangerous, man. Peace and love. And if you see me with I have multiple of these hoodies. I record multiple videos in one day, okay? I have multiple clothes, all right? It's just, I record multiple videos at one time. All right, peace and love.